Welcome folks, Outwith here, and today I'm bringing you a little Minecraft tutorial. For those of you that are new to Minecraft out there, I'm hoping in this little tutorial to show you how to survive the first night in style. So, the first thing you need to do is make yourself some tools. To do this, we want to gather some wood, which is done by simply punching some trees. Little tip, when you're taking trees down, if you can get all of the wood from the trunk, and if it's a really big tree, the branches that go off to the sides, then the tree will decay, unless it's connected to another tree like those ones are. When it does that, the leaves disintegrate, and you get saplings and apples. Not all the time, but that's how you get them. Right, we've got some wood now. We want to turn that into wooden planks. Putting it into our crafting window. Clicking will remove it. Shift clicking will give you the stack. We then want to make a crafting bench so we can make things. So click, you right click, and you drag or click in each slot and make a box. And that's a crafting table. Now what a crafting table does is it lets you build all the other recipes. Because it's got a bigger crafting area, you draw the item you want to make. Now to start off with, all the tools have handles, so we want some sticks, which are made by putting together planks of wood. And we've got 8 sticks there. So you put 2 sticks there for the handle, and then you draw the head of the tool. If it's a pickaxe, it's 3 across. If it's a shovel, it's 1. If you want an axe for cutting down more trees, it's 3. And you can make other tools like hoes, which are used for planting crops. We won't need that on the first day. Or swords, we want a sword. Now, let's take down another tree. Let's see if we can find one that's not connected to others. Okay, this one will do. See, the axe cuts down the wood faster. Now then, we strip the wood from this tree. And for the sake of it, I'm going to manually, don't need to use an axe for that, you can punch the leaves away. You'll notice when I separate an apple, the 2 trees, it starts to disintegrate. There you go, it's a bit just disappears from there. Blech. We can do it ourselves. Oh, another apple, this is lucky. Here you go, apples and saplings. Saplings, you can put down, it will grow into another tree eventually. When it comes to farming, such as growing crops, growing trees, etc., etc., it really is dependent on daylight. Well, light levels to be honest. So if I was to put a torch next to it, which I can't show you just now, then it would continue to tick over during the nights. Ah, here's a cave. This isn't this little cave system. I'm not going to drop down there just as a tree in there. Or if you hold down shift when you get to the edge of things, you can't walk off. Little tip. Now, there's some iron there, and there's some coal there, and they're very good to get. Now, I wasn't going to dig down there, I was going to dig a little underground shelter, but we've got about 5 minutes before night time falls. So I'm going to dig down there. As you can see, I'm using the shovel on the dirt here. Oops. And we'll make a little staircase here. We can drop down from that distance, it's not too bad. Yep. Okay. Now we're down here. I'm going to take a few more pieces of dirt just to climb back out. And we're going to get... I can't mine that with a wood pickaxe, but I can mine the coal. I can also mine the cobblestone. Well, this is stone, to be honest. Cobblestone is what it turns to once you've mashed it up and turned it into bits of stone with your axe. Now, with that in mind, I'm going to make another crafting bench. And we're going to pop it down. And I'm going to make... Oh, this is why we've got a sword. Uh-oh. That was close. As you can see, my number of hearts went down there as that skeleton archer shot me. When they run out, you die. Scary prospect. Right, let's get out of here fast. Gonna quickly pick this iron out. What you'll also notice is that the hearts are regenerating. When you've got 9 or 10 bits of food, which are shown on the right hand side down here, that's the hearts, that's your food meter. When your food meter is maxed out, you heal. So if you find yourself not healing, it's probably why. You need to eat. Eat to heal. Okay, that's enough coal for now. I just wanted it to make some torches. Yeah, come on, there we go. When you have water flowing like that, it really slows your walking down. Okay. Let's get back out of here. It's a nice little tunnel, but there's too much in the way of skeletons. And other monsters, I suspect. Right, quick way to get out of here would be just jump and right click to place that block there. Same again. And we made a little staircase. Right. You can see that that tree's continued to decay. I think. Is that the same tree? It's not. Interesting. Ah, wolves. Okay, the trees are just disintegrating. These are not aggressive. Unless you hurt them, then they'll pack up and attack you, so let's leave them be. Now then. Our food is dropping, which is not good. I'm going to go over to the river here, and for our first night there's two things that you can do. You want to make a shelter. If you've got the time, you can use materials like wood or dirt and make a sort of makeshift hut. For us here, I'm going to dig underground. This is a quicker way, I reckon, of finding shelter for your first night. If you don't find shelter, chances are you'll die. If you're playing on hardcore mode, if you die once, the game ends. So you really need to be aware of just what you need to do to stay safe. Now, next up, torches. You get sticks and coal and make torches. Simple. You put torches down and they make light. Can't really tell there. But monsters spawn where there are low light levels. So by putting a few torches around, we're putting a sort of safety radius where monsters aren't going to spawn. It also helps us find our little home when nighttime starts to fall. Hey. And the simplest thing to do here would be to just put a bit of dirt there so nothing can get in. And you can sit in the corner and wait out the night. Now, you'll notice that I have a mini-map at the top right. There's a larger version of it. If we do this, this is a mod called Raise Minimap mod. I'll do a separate tutorial about installing mods, but it's easy enough to find out if you're interested in putting them on. And that mod basically helps me find my way around. Actually, there's some water over that way. We're in a big jungle, isn't it nice? And all these pretty flowers. So we're set. That's all we need to do for the first night. We have some food, have some torches, have some basic tools. What I think I should do here is get a little bit better set up in here. If we make a furnace, which is a ring of stone, we can pop that down and we can actually smelt things. In this case I can smelt the iron. And what I'm going to do with the iron is make a pickaxe and a sword. The sword, because an iron sword is pretty good at hitting and killing enemies. And the pickaxe, because it lets me mine tougher materials. That's the sun going down. It's pretty fast, it's kind of scary. And that's my home down there. Now as night time falls, outdoors you'll see primarily three kinds of enemies. I'm in the woods, I will see a lot of spiders. Thankfully the ones outdoors aren't poisonous, but they're fast, they're big, and they can jump down from trees. Not nice. Oh, there's 4 kinds of enemies actually. There's the skeleton archers, which you've already seen me fight. I'm playing on hard difficulty, so they have a very high fire rate. So you don't want to tangle with them if you don't have to. Once you get armour and the likes, it's not the end of the world. But better to play safe. Let's make a sword. Doo-doo. Haha. And the other pickaxe. Okay. So, yeah, skeleton archers, not nice. They've got range. They do drop some useful materials like Bonemeal. It's night time, you can see it's light around where I put the torches. Yay! Next up we get zombies. Not a huge threat, they're slow moving. They do hit quite hard, especially on the harder difficulty settings. And they don't really drop anything useful. But they give you experience, and experience is used for enchanting. Ah, a sheep. That would have been good to see earlier on. Let's get it. Oh yeah. If you double tap W, you run. Right, that monster, that there, is a creeper. There's a zombie there. Let's get him. You see, the wooden sword is not very good. Let's change it for the iron sword. And let's get some sheep. Ah, pigs. Pigs give you meat. Right, we've got 3 bits of wood, 3 bits of wool. And what we can do with that wool is you can make a bed. And a bed will let you sleep through the night. Right, so we're going to run back to my camp. As you can see on my mini-map, it's over here. Obviously the torches give it away. If you don't have raised mini-map, it's quite a common tactic. Oh, this is skeleton archer. Ow, let's get away. It's quite a common tactic. Okay, this is where this comes in handy. I can't remember what I was saying now. Oh yeah, to locate your home is quite a common tactic, to basically jump and stack mud or stone or whatever to identify where your home is. Right, let's cook this raw pork chop. As you can see, we've got this wool. And to make a bed, you do that. And I don't think it'll work just now. There's the bed. Ah, if you can use the bed, bam! You sleep through the night. And you come out in the daytime, and you're safe. Well, don't be too complacent. In the woods there's lots of trees, and under the trees there's lots of shadows. Then when daytime comes, most of the monsters burn. See him there? Let's make him burn. If we knock him out into the open, there you go, he's on fire. That's the sun killing him. And it killed him. And we got an arrow, and we got some bone meal. Now, let's show you a quick farm tutorial. That was the first night. We'll do it very, very, very quick. There we go, we've got a seed. Seeds you get from grass, yes, well done. If we make a hole quickly, like that, then we can go do that. I'm not sure what it's called. Tilling the land, I think. Oh, there's some more skeleton archers. They're not a threat, they're too far away. You right click, you plant the seed. That will take an in-game day or 2 to grow. There's a creeper there as well. Quickly, before we go deal with them, you can turn that into bone meal, and you can make that grow. You can cut it down, you get some wheat, and you get some more seeds. You can replant the seed, and then you can grow it back up, and knock it over in that ground. And you get 1 to a few seeds for each one you destroy usually. So by doing that you can develop some farmland. So that's what skeleton archers are actually useful to kill. Let's go meet this creeper. Hey buddy. There you go. Creepers. Aren't they lovely? Well, that concludes our Surviving the First Night tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed and I hope you find it useful. Please leave feedback in the form of comments, likes, subscription, sharing, or whatever. Let me know if you like it, let me know if you don't. It could be clearer, I know that. Cold doesn't help. If there's anything else you want me to go on and cover, please let me know, because I'm looking to do some more tutorials. This game is fun. Play it. If you don't have it already, get yourself the earlier version from Minecraft.net. Play it, like it, buy the new version, go play multiplayer. It's awesome stuff. Ta-da for now. Thank you for watching.